my mods list, some of the stuff I have on the mods list, and yes, it is a cheated run this time. This ain't my main character. This is more like my testing slash cheated character. But there will be some stuff that I will bring even in my regular run that I found out how to do, and yes, up to date, there is something I will show you guys here that is kind of cheating in the game, but anyone can do it, and it's not really a mod. It's just after you reach certain perks and get high enough into the game, you're able to do it, and it still works. It's just the button placement has to be kind of spot on, or else you won't get the double menu to pop up like it needs to. But pretty much just go over the stuff. We got Unofficial Fallout 4 patch, which just patched out bugs in the game, some of the crashes, stuff like that. Settlement Electricity Overhaul. This allows you to get the box that you can get that spreads electricity throughout your settlement without having to need all those freaking like wires going everywhere, which we know, like, if you're really good, you can probably clean most of those wires up with the different stuff or so. But I mean, you also got to think of like your build limit. Yes, you can mod out the build limit. I've tried, as you will see later on in this mods list. I do have something that's supposed to give me infinite build limit, but we'll see that there is still a bar. Like, it's not gonna remove the bar how it used to, which means they probably patched that out of the game and wasn't supposed to be in it, and Bethesda done something, so now like the build limit stays. But past all that, we got the PS4 CC Club for the Tunnel Stakes rule, since I own the pistol. PS4 CC Club, well, C Club, my bad, not CC Club, I said CC Club, but it's Creation Club, Handmade Shotgun, the Creation Club Anti-Material Rifle, stuff here for mods. This allows you just to craft out some of the stuff, and some of these actually make better variants or add stuff, or adds a little bit more damage because they feel it's a 50 cal sniper, so instead of 50 damage, it's 100 on this one. The C Club XO2, this case you want to craft it, because I know like some of the storylines can be a little, yeah, but also like you can still run the storyline if you guys want. Improved CR74L, this allows me to get 50 cal 5mm Gauss capacitors. You'll see the Gauss capacitor here in a minute. Improved prototype, so this is where like I've come off of the Fallout 3 New Vegas kind of like Gauss Rifle, which was, I guess, the prototype Gauss Rifle even then, but it was the Gauss where you would shoot and you would have to reload in between each shot, and I kind of liked that one. I mean, I don't know what it was with that. I kind of liked more. I don't like the whole crank system and how clunky the gun is now for the Gauss Rifle. I kind of wished it was more like that in a Gauss Rifle. Would still have to maybe you put more shots into it, make it do a little less damage for it having a clip now and it's not a single shot. Like, maybe lower the damage, make it semi-auto, something like along those lines. But don't make the gun clunky and you have to charge it up for a harder shot, or you have to sit there and like crank the wheel over and over, especially with the new one. So I mean, like, I don't know why, but I like the original more than I do the newer Gauss rifles they've added in, especially, I should say, like, think of Fallout 76 Gauss rifle, clunky piece of crap, with, you have to press and hold R2 to charge up your shot and then disperse it. I liked more of the regular Gauss from, like, Fallout 3 New Vegas. Commonwealth Visual Overhaul, this just makes the game look much better. You'll see that here in a second when I get out. It'll be a little brighter, so if you guys like a dimmer game, kind of just tone down the brightness, which I'm probably going to do, but it opens up the world and makes it a little easier to see, because realistically, even in a dark area, and I mean, unless like you're like freaking looked into a light and then looked into the darkness, once your eyes adjust, you kind of can see a little bit. So with that said, I did do a visual overhaul there. Sneak level 5, no invisible / this was try to remove the chameleon effect, for the fact of you'll kind of see what happens in game with the chameleon effect, which this mod is really doing nothing. But since it's only 350 bytes, I just kind of left it in. All you can carry, this just kind of fixes the carry weight, the clunkiness if you can't fast travel or this or that, because you're holding a little extra weight. Since it's a video game, I like the weight kind of stuff in video games to be a little bit less realistic and the bullet damage to be more, but game devs have kind of, especially in this one, you get less bullet damage. and less weight, which is even less weight than the bullet damage. So just kind of, you know, wanted to get that out there a little bit. Faster enemy respawn. I don't like how slow things respawn in this game. Like, I don't like how fast this one does it, but it's the slowest one I have at the moment that I can find for PlayStation. But, like, in game, like, I remember, like, I'd play for, like, oh my god, my past experiences when I used to do, like, episodes on this game, I would go clear something, and I'd come back literally the next day and record the next day, literally real next day, and nothing would be in that same spot I just done. So there was no, like, actual, or just felt like to me there was no actual respawn of enemies, and I feel like if you're going to make a game open world, you can beat it and continue to play it, those enemies need to come back to give the experience of more gunfights and, you know, just keep the game like pulling you in, even still over time. So that's for that. Quick hack and pick. This is the case, like, I'm doing, we'll say, a video for you guys, and I'm going through and something needs to get picked in order for me to get a key for something. Instead of picking it and breaking picks, or maybe even the hacking part of the game where you have to go through and, like, get out the duds and stuff like that. I've noticed, like, when I used to do real runs with this without this mod, at the hacking area, people would just back off. You guys would just leave. So with that said, I got this just to make it that much quicker, to make the video more pull in and not as boring. Very short nights and very long days. This is because, you know, no one in a video game wants to walk around for an hour at night in a video game that sometimes can be hard to see in, especially for the viewers, and that's where we lose views as well. So I want my days to be longer and my nights to be a little shorter. So again, you guys have a better chance of seeing the video, especially as a live stream. I can't just tick up the thing without changing the setting for me. So if I did want it to be harder on me and easier for you guys, so you've done that, that's nearly impossible in a live stream unless you're on a computer, to where I can set the recording software to tick that up for you guys while I see the game at original. But I can't do that on a PlayStation. Rich Vendors Plus complete. This is 5K, so now vendors usually have 5K or more in their inventory. Because, you know, you have those moments where you guys go out to a vendor. Maybe it's the only vendor you have at the moment because you're sticking pretty close and you're following the regular quest line and you're not venturing out getting all the different vendors. You come back with a lot of gear, but you don't want to be like, oh, this gear is worth 1,000. The vendor only has like 200, and then it's been like, oh, you'll get the 2,000, but the extra you don't get in caps. You're just kind of only getting the 200. This kind of helps offset that a little bit, so you can sell a little bit more and gain a little bit more back through. Pip Boy Flashlight Brighter. This actually changes the Pip Boy color, because usually the color you have set for certain things will display in that color when you turn the Pip Boy on, but it's still usually kind of dark. This is more like a real flashlight now, guys, with higher lumens, so it's brighter and you get the white light, as in like a regular flashlight color, than a colored lens. STS all-in-one. This is in case I just want to scrap certain things like bodies or, you know, stuff like that. This is all-in-one, so it comes with the DLC version and the base versions of the game. The see-through scopes, I wish they would do a version that was like, you know, see-through scopes all-in-one, which comes with the Far Harbor, the Nuke World, the regular, you know, stuff like that. And I wish, like, they would do scopes for more of the regular guns in game too, because there's some guns that I've run into that does not get the see-through scopes thing, because it'll say 2 times or something next to it, as you know, that's the modded scope, and some guns just don't get the options, and I think it should. Athletic Piper. This is just to change how Piper looks in the game. You guys can scrap this if you guys want. Kate looks cuter, you know, make Kate look a little better in case you want her as a follower. Water Redux. This changes how water looks. You guys will see that in a little bit. Nighttime night vision. Oh my god, dude, I don't know why I couldn't say that perfectly. This just makes it so, like, at night, your night vision scopes actually has night vision, and then during the day they cancel the night vision. So your scope, if you put one scope on, because, you know, when you put a scope on, you go out at night, say you're still out in the game doing this mission, it turns day, you don't want that green effect during the day that blinds you. It kind of just fixes that for you. Unlimited resources shipment. This just allows me basically to cheat. It's a cheat mod, guys. Like I said, this is going to be a cheat run through right now. This allows me to cheat. I go into the build mode, I go to a certain section, I can put down an object. When I scrap it, I get all the scrap, and I just put it into my settlement, and I'll be able to like upgrade weapons or do whatever I'm doing or build. Ammo crafting workbench. Now this is good. You already can with a specific like mod, like not mod, but DLC. A certain DLC. So this one you will need Far Harbor and Nuka World because it gives you the ammo crafting for Far Harbor and Nuka World. But unless you get like, I think it's the Contraptions DLC. I could be wrong, could be a different one, but I'm gonna say maybe it's the Contraptions DLC. You will not get the ammo bench.
WW off your live.
Yep. So pretty much, ammo crafting is something I feel like should have been a little bit part of the base game, not really in a DLC, but you guys are able to, get that through mods. More volume adjustments. Oh, this comes in great, guys. This is a great mod. I'm glad this came out. I don't know how long ago it was posted. I know it wasn't around during the first when I started doing this stuff at first. But after coming back, I seen this and I was like, I really want to try this mod and see if it works. It does. I'll show you guys some of the stuff on that mod here in a second. But it's a really good mod. And then here's my no build limit one I was telling you guys. This is the no DLC, but I'm not inside a DLC area right now, but for some reason requires remove the build in all base game settlements. I can say that's a lie because I can show you guys the thing there. Let's make sure I didn't like just improperly throw this in the mod order improperly. No. I'm not seeing anything in here about placement. I mean, I could try changing it. I'll try moving it lower in the build and then near closer to the top to see if it does anything, but we'll see about that later. Better Sanctuary Bridge fix. This fixes Sanctuary's bridge. I mean, it's apocalyptic, but stick to the far right side of the bridge to try to go over it because it's mainly broken. And no, and then on top of that, because most of it's broken and rickety anyways in that, it's questionable if it can support your weight, realistically. So I just went ahead and just fixed the bridge. Clean and smooth. You guys will see that in Sanctuary here in a second when I turn around. It completely cleans Sanctuary, guys. This is going to blow your mind. It's going to be really clean, more than what you're used to. There's going to be buildings missing that shouldn't. I'll go ahead and point that out there in a bit, but it cleans up Sanctuary and does some stuff that I feel like you should be able to do with STS as well, which is scrap that settlement, but you're not able to. But yeah, this is all the mods I have so far. This one's got to be close to the bottom of the load order as much as possible, and this one here has to be literally, like, it'll tell you, like, get as close to the bottom as possible. But the one fix is the build limit. But let's go over like the settings right quick since I'm already in the save. So the settings mod, if I go to audio here, guys, like look at this. I get all the regular stuff, right, which is to radio, which is master, voice, music, effects, footsteps, radio. But now we get hammering NPCs, so now they aren't as loud. Sirens, wherever you would hear that at, is not as loud. Generators, which is like really loud, I can adjust that. Same with now the weather that used to be pouring down really loud. The thunderstorms are loud. I can turn that down, and I do one even better. Turrets, the things that protect your settlements that usually like constantly and they keep turning and they're really loud. I can turn those down now as well, guys. So you guys will hear a different in sounds when I actually get in there because I did build a little bit there. I already did a little bit of playthrough you guys missed, but it's also because I was just testing to make sure like the game wouldn't crash, and I did have a mod in here that kept crashing the game, which was a CC mod, and it was for the hold on, what was it? It's called the Hero, like it was like CC Hero, which allows you to craft the sword from Skyrim and the helmet, which is a Creation Club content thing, and for some reason when you crafted the helmet, your game would kind of slow down. And then you'd be fine 1 second, next ready. Crash. Alright, you're ready? Sounds good to me. Oh, also, that's the red rocket, guys. I just kind of was doing some testing here, too. And, I mean, I like the lineup here where I can line that stuff up. But let's get over into where we're going, to my settlement. I shouldn't have walked as far as I did, but I did because I didn't want to get you guys close. Another thing that changed. This statue. Okay? The statue used to not look like this. It used to be like all grown up, hard to see the freaking bag there, and I don't think there's flowers around the statue like that. Something also increased the size of my build radius, which you guys seen. I didn't have anything for build radius. What I gain XP off of. But you guys can see, like, I shouldn't be able to place those, but I can. Unless the game just naturally, like, doubled the build, like up the build radius a little bit to allow you to do that, but I got some water stuff here. This is what I call the Space Kitten Barrack something. I think it's like 1A, I believe. Yeah, 1A. And it was like the Space Kitten, like, Barrack 1A, which also has, like, the guards that set out front. Don't mind my bad at building. But, let's head into here. You guys can notice we have buildings here that's clearly missing, something STS doesn't really allow you to do. Comes with a clear mod, thank you. You do get to keep a lot of houses. There's a building here that's missing, but STS lets you scrap that one, naturally. So that one really isn't mind-blowing. But, if we go ahead and continue walking around right here, you're going to see how clear this is. Where's the houses that goes here that you naturally could not get rid of in STS? Right? Gone. Same with all this, and there's like the hedges and bushes, that's gone. The road looks more clear. There's a mod that kind of does this that is broken though, like not as broken as, like, you know, this one's not as broken as the other one, because you can see it's not completely flush. But there was a mod that I got that done naturally the same thing, but anywhere where you see these breaks would not just be a... Yeah, that's what I was trying to get rid of, guys, is this, like, change of color. I don't know why it does it when I crouch. But, pretty much, that crack wouldn't be a crack. It'd be, like, up here. You'd naturally be walking and being, like, this to get up onto the point. So they, like, really screwed the roads up on that one. This one is a little bit better. I can say they could have done even better now with, like...
This is amazing, what you talking about?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, this is better than the one I had before. But I was letting you know, like, what was going on. But yeah, it's good. This one's more flush, but they still can do a little better. Making sure, like, we don't have that happen. But whatever. And anyone, if you guys have seizures, I should have, like, I didn't really pay attention to that till now. But there's something you can do with these shops. But I'm not going to do it to the shops I have out here. I just kind of set it out just to, like, see how well I can place a shop out here. Kind of looks pretty good. People can still buy, does all that. I was going to put mats down, and it looked like the mats would work, but when I placed them, for some reason, they would go under the ground, so kind of a little bad on that. I even have that set up as just, like, a random little, you know, conveyor belt. It actually works. As you guys can see, it gets pulled in here, which is going to go through this. It separates and goes into, like, I think foods on that side, and then we have the ammunition plant. I still got to learn everything about that. We got the small little garden. Oof. Pretty good. I mean, I even have hold on. I didn't get to show you guys this all the way. I've done, like, the turrets up top with rockets and, you know, that. I have the shotgun turrets down below. A little bunk here for, like, the shopkeepers and stuff. And then, like, down there, you know, the Space Kitty the Space Kitty bunker 1A down there is...
How long have you been playing Fallout?
I think, like, for Fallout... Oh, my God. Like, Fallout in general, I couldn't really tell you. I started, like, if you guys really want to know, I started playing Fallout 3 is my first game for Fallout, and that was back on, like, the frickin' Xbox 360, PS3 days. But apart from that, if we're talking about just Fallout 4, I want to say, like, I picked it up, like, 2 weeks after release. But I haven't really been playing it as much as I would kind of like to. I've been kind of getting in other games way too much. But I'm trying to get back into Fallout. There's still a lot of stuff I need to relearn and stuff I need to learn now from all the updates and stuff. But again, this is a modded run-through and also a cheated run-through because I just kind of want to get some testing stuff done and all that. But also, I didn't want to start it off in the video as well, being like, hey, this is a video, and not really let you guys know that it was cheated / modded, because then I'd get a lot of hate over that, too, for it already being like this. As far as this goes, so this is what the settlement thing does, guys. I was telling you, like, the scrap it all settlement, like, not scrap it all settlements.
Yo, Fallout is amazing.
If we go over here, go into resources, go into miscellaneous, you'll see this item to the right. It looks like a carrot. Okay, this is the shipment of everything. So you guys can see there it says 9999999. Then to the right it says 34,341. That's how much I have currently to the right, and how much I can possibly get from putting one of these down. So you just put it down, and then you would scrap it, and it would automatically go into this, and you'll be able to, like, craft everything and stuff like that. So that's what this mod does. Again, my inventory here might look different from most of you guys. That's a mod as well. I forget what it is. you'd have to look at my mods list, and when you install, you'd probably be able to read in the description. But if you look at the top right, that yellow bar should not be there, because I showed you guys in my mods list right there at the beginning of the video that I'm supposed to have infinite. I could place anything infinitely if I wanted to, and what that mod is supposed to do is remove that entire bar, and it's never supposed to fill up. So with that said, that's something I'm gonna have to test about. Maybe it's improper placement, even though there's nothing it categorizes top or bottom in the load order or in the middle. I'm gonna have to like try to fish that mod through on my own time to try to figure out where it needs to be placed, so that way it works. Or hopefully Bethesda didn't be like, oh, we don't want people building this so big on anywhere, and you know, patching out a patch that makes it so that mod no longer works at all. But I do have like places I do need to still clean up. And for some reason STS doesn't want to work. See how it's supposed to do that? That's what's supposed to happen with this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out about that stuff. I know like this building shouldn't be erasable, and that's what STS does, same as like these hedges should be, because I know STS
You're
used to...
You're very informative.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my best to be as informative as I can be, guys, but if I don't know something 100%, I'll try to be a little informative on it, but I won't go so far to have my butt kicked in the behind. When someone's like, oh no, this doesn't work, and then I find later that it really doesn't. But I'm going to show you guys a nice little glitch. This is like for you cheater guys out there. Maybe you're doing a regular run through and you're just low on caps. First, you want to be able to get cap collector maxed all the way out, and you're going to need to get 3,000 caps right off. I actually should have stayed in build mode, sorry guys. Because there's an area where you get shops, like these little things, like little stand counters there. If I'm not mistaken, I thought, which one was it? Is it this one? I think this one might be the... Yeah, okay, it is. So see right there, it says bottle caps 3,000. Okay, I already have one of these because I've already crafted it and done this, and I was testing around. That's another reason I knew like it was it, because it's one. When you place it down, you're actually just gonna hit. You're actually gonna hit while looking at it on controller, square and circle, but you go square, circle really quick, and you can see right here how it has the first one that says scrap weapons and Emporium. At the back, you can see another menu in the back there. It says yes or no, but it's a really, really hard thing to see. But while I'm still holding circle, guys, so this whole time you gotta hold circle at this first part. We're gonna press X, and now we get to right here. So now it says store weapons Emporium in the workshop. We're gonna click yes, and now you guys will see I'm at 12,000, but let's go ahead and do that again. So we're just gonna go ahead and down up, so that way it brings our thing out here. We have one of... You can see 12,000, well 12k / 3,000. We're going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to do it again. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, I missed it, so we don't click anything. Missed it. Again, we're going to click no. Square circle. Nope. There we go, we got it. X, and then yes, and now I'm at 4,000, 14k of 3,000. So I've essentially now have made caps off of this, so you guys can actually do this, and it's really quick on making money. You're going to sit down for a little bit to do that, but it kind of is a very good glitch. I'm not the founder of this glitch. I've seen a YouTube thing on it, and I was just kept trying it and got it to work, but it's more of like you have to now get it like within a certain time limit between square to circle, or you won't get the proper bit to pop up, and then you'll have to like circle or click no until you actually get that double menu to pop up. So it still does work, guys. So if you guys are looking to get cash in, like, you know, Fallout 4 to go buy those, like, special guns that you've been wanting and you've never been able to get your caps up, easy way of doing it now. And you guys can see, I think it was, like, what? I started at 12,000. I'm at 14k, and I've only, like, you know, sold, like, you know, basically sold scrap this at the same time 2 times to get 2,000 out of it. I mean, that's not that bad. So, yeah, that's something you guys can do. That is a cheatable thing that you guys are able to do. But, this is what my sanctuary looks like for my little, house there. But this isn't where I'm going to be fully building at. There's a way better area to build. It's a vault. I actually don't remember exactly where it's at from the last time I checked. I know it's like somewhere down around this area. I think it's right here. Yeah, I think Vault 81 is it. So when I go into Vault 81, do the quest for that and do the quest for the girl. That's in here. Not the girl, but what do you call it? An overseer, which is a female. And after you complete her quest, you actually get to take the bottom section of the vault and build your own stuff into it. So that's my favorite place to build that when I'm here. Whoops. When I'm here. And then I think... Hold on. I remember back in one of my old playthroughs, I would go to Far Harbor and go to the hotel, which is also another vault, by the way. I used to build there, but that wasn't like original building place. I had the Workshop Anywhere mod, which allows me to drop down a thing and be able to build anywhere I want. If you guys are into that, it's still around, but I think I might move my place here. I'm not going to use Longfellow's cabin, but I will use somewhere in there too. So I'll have two trade route. I'll have like two areas. And something I want to try is, can you link a, you know, like I've never really tried it, so I don't know. This is something you guys can probably help me out on. Is basing a trade route through, we'll say Vault, I think it was like Vault 81, right? Or 83? Yeah, 81. Over to the DLC area, because I know you can like link different like settlements and have like trade routes that way. I'm wondering if it works between here and a DLC, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I haven't really done much with this area anyways, as you guys can see. In this playthrough, it's been a testing playthrough. I haven't really traveled much. I mean, I've traveled a little bit. I'm still trying to relearn the map of where stuff is again, so when I go through an actual real playthrough in the future, if I decide to record that, if that's something you guys want, I'll be able to know where things are. So I know Diamond City is here, but there's actually one place that I've been looking for. I'm going to have to go Google it and look on like a cheat map of here's where this location is to go find it. I forget the name of it now, but it will come back to me at some point. But yeah, with the mods list, guys, autosave. With the mods list, guys, it's pretty good. I'll show you guys like the table looks like whenever you're crafting ammo and some of the other stuff. So, did I even place the ammo crafter? I'm trying to think, did I? Oh no, I think I did, but the game crashed on me at one point before I actually went and done it again. But we're gonna go through here and take a look. Oh, hold on, I can just do it better this way. Trader, armor, weapons, food and drink, clinic, clothing. Oh, it's under crafting. I'm an idiot. There we go. Ammunition, crafting, workbench. Looks like the...
I am just gonna lurk it up, buddy. My ma is over today, so I'ma kick it with her and leave you tabbed.
Alrighty, man. But pretty much we're gonna do this, and boom. Alright, now we can come over here and go to crafting, and we got the ballistic ammo, energy ammo, you know, all the different stuff here, so you guys are able to, like, craft out ammo. I don't know how much, like, each thing does per time. Let's see, shall we? 2 lead, a copper, fertilizer.
I may need to get this game again, you convinced me.
It's 10. Oh, yeah, it's a really good game. So it crafts 10 at a time, so I'd be over here crafting a little bit. Good, it's not like the super cheater ammo crafter mod, because there is an ammo crafter mod that lets you craft like 100 rounds at a time. I did not want that mod, I wanted this one, but that's pretty cool that it's 10 at a time.
Got a dangerous look.
Alright, the next thing is going to be over here in this, which is the chem station. And you guys can see the CC anti-material rifle, I can craft it. The XO2 stuff here I can craft. The CR74L I can craft it. All that pretty cool stuff. Even in here, under the utility, now we have the automatic Gauss Rifle prototype. So this is like the regular, but becomes fully automatic. Classic 10mm, you guys should already know what that is. The cutting fluid, handmade shotgun, which is the double barrel or triple barrel sawed-off. Which you can get the barrel extension back onto it. Improved Gauss Rifle prototype. This is the regular, so if you guys wanted to craft it, you'd be able to. Triple barrel handmade shotgun. Again, that's the same as the handmade there, just with 3 barrels instead of 2, and the Tunnel Snakes outfit. So yeah, the improved also is the Gauss Rifle I already have in my inventory because I was doing some testing with it. Right here. Boop. which you guys can see reloads after each shot like the Fallout 3 and New Vegas did. Love this mod. But you guys do have to have the, you know, improved content paid for and installed for you to be able to use this mod. Same with all the other CC mods, but we also got this, which I told you guys in the mod comes with the Gauss transition, so now like it's not only a regular CR74L, but it has Gauss conversion. There you go, guys. Pretty cool looking, pretty good, I love it. This is the, you know, suppressed advanced classic 10mm. Oh, it's trying to make me talk to him. Yikes, I hate when that happens. Alright, we're good. So right here, the classic 10mm. The only thing I don't like about this is it's like really clunky looking. It doesn't really look like an... Oh, hell no. Okay. We do also have the alien stuff, which looks pretty cool. I love this freaking alien rifle, guys. I turned it to a shotgun. Hence, like, if I do that. Look how many holes it made. And it shoots that quick, by the way, guys. Kind of reminds me of, like, the combat shotgun in a way, but alien version. We also have this pistol, which also, to me, I feel looks pretty good. You guys might not like it, but really quick shots. I know with one of the mods I had, these were, like, being really, really strong. Also have the freaking, like, alien baton with the shock mod onto it, too, so it actually shocks when you hit stuff. Pretty cool. I forgot what I had right here, though. What did I have there? I think it was like a regular sniper, maybe, or something like that. I think it was what she's holding now.
You ready to help out?
No, Preston, I am not. Oh, I gave her the CR74L bloodied build, which actually comes in the game automatically, which is the first one you pick up on a body that's like... Hold on, let me see. Out that way. There'll be like a little broken wall with the gun leaned up next to it with a dead lady slumped next to it, and you can get the rifle from there. I think I'm pretty okay. I think of everything. What else is like apart? I know there's like one gun that they don't have a mod out there for it, which I wish they did, because I mean if you did the CC mods to make like the anti-material rifle, oh, this is actually a gun you guys didn't get to see. Crafted. Alright, let's see. We also have us to go over to the, you know, weapon station now to go upgrade this weapon, which is this, by the way. It's a 50 cal snipper. I think I made the other one though. But we're gonna go ahead and change the receiver to the calibrated powerful. Short barrel, we're gonna do the long and case to show you guys like the pretty good stuff. The stock here, I like the Marksman Light. Again, superior recoil, better aim with scopes, reduced weight. Very good to go there. Magazine, this is where I do the medium. Some of you guys might like small because like, you know, maybe it looks better that way, or the large because you guys like a lot of ammo. I go with the medium. And then, instead of long night vision scope there, we're going to go with the short night vision, just because the shorter scopes are a lot better in my view. Muzzle, always going to go through that nice suppressor. Standard bolt, we're going to change this to the custom bolt. To me, it just feels better. And ba-boom, we're actually like right there and good to go. Now, on the original weapon, not the modded, but the original version of this, you guys can change the color to it to be black or like vault colored and stuff like that, but I'm not too worried about it right here. There we go. So now I'm actually able to like go through and do some of the other stuff with this, if I can even boop. There we go. Let's go get that in my hands now. And you guys can see this gun looks amazing, even with it not being the full like me choosing the color like I did on hers. This thing looks good. Oh, my mod is not in the proper order. I found that too, unless it's like... I can't really check the time, because I don't have a chair to sit on right now. But, I mean, it's not green. I mean, it's still green, but it's not like super green, like the dark overlaid green of like night vision. So, I mean, it's still somewhat clear to see through. Okay. Pretty cool there. But, used to be clear, so maybe that's like wrong mod order. or maybe they just updated the mod to have somewhat of a green tint to it. Oh well, I mean, like, my mods list, though, is not very stacked. You also can see when I'm going over the mods list at the top right, the other stuff there, too. Like, I think it was like 80-something megabytes out of, like, 400, 800, something like that left over. You guys will be able to see that at the top right of when I was doing my, you know, going over my mods and stuff for you. Alright, let's see. Let's craft some ammo out for this. It is 50 cal ammo, so let's go get some 50 cal ammo, shall we? So we're going to go ballistic, and it's 50 cal, so .50 is what I'm looking for, right there. So you can see it's 10 at a time. And we're going to do this. And you guys can see we only made 118 out of all those crafts, which is not bad. It does shoot pretty well. So it's pretty good. The actual, like, I forget what it's actually called for the paint schemes, but I'll actually show you for the regular one if I can commander. Trade. We'll go to weapons. Oh, she's not carrying it. Oh no.
Let me know.
Wait a minute. Did I put it in here? I did not. Weird. Either the game scrapped it for having a duplicate in the game of it, or something. But, I mean, you can get the other stuff onto it. I don't know where the flip the other one went. But, oh well, it's pretty cool. One comes with, like, a wood grain with custom carvings in it. Another one kind of gives you... it's just an all-black stock, and another one comes with something else. I mean, it looks pretty okay, even with this.
I've had word about a settlement that needs our help. They're still hoping there are Minutemen out there somewhere.
I'm not worried about it, Preston.
I'll mark their location on your map.
But, yeah, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the hopeful video here. I'm not trying to make it too long, but I will give you, like, a little insight of what this over here looks like, and then I'm going to have to end the stream just to let you guys know. And I've also had my quest line broken. So the quest I'm on here says go here, right? So if I do this right quick, I go to map. I'll actually show you this too. See, it says right here, test the guide in Sanctuary, right? If I go over to, where is it? Miscellaneous, I believe it is. Right here, Commonwealth Travel Guide, and I click on it. We're going to go down to guide locations, and you guys will see Sanctuary right here, visited. Same as Starlight Drive-In, visited. Because you can see these haven't been visited yet. Hence, I haven't really been around too much anywhere after getting this weapon, but Sanctuary, visited. I mean, it's already done. Like, maybe it wants me to do the additional commentary. I mean, I haven't tried that yet, but I kind of don't want to on stream, because in case it breaks something, I don't want the stream to crash before I go show you this other bit. But, again, like, I've done the note to Willie, I've done, Lily, I said Willie, wow, Lily. I've done the welcome, I've done the modding guide, I've done the guide, looked into the guide locations. This is the new stuff. It pops up when you get to each area that you need to, but I've already done the Sanctuary Hills one. It said completed and go to a new location, which is when I dropped and went to, the Starlight, right here. But my marker still says here. Alright, with the brokenness out of the way, guys, we're going to go to Barrack 1A here. Kind of give you guys a little bit of a tour. We have the Nestle stands here, also the laser turrets right there. A little bit of the minigun turrets here. I mean, I could have done shotgun turrets with that, but since I done the shotgun and the missile launchers up there, I wanted to do something different. We went with the counter-turned, you know, little things here. So that way you have the nice little, you know, the guards that stand here. So when you come in, you'll have the guards that set up front. They even have those, so if you do stand here and you try to shoot both of these really quickly, you also have the guys up there in the turrets protecting. Which you can see they They will stand up there. But let's head into the barrack, shall we? So again, it is the Space Kitty barrack with the nice, good old Mr. Pebbles. You know, little thing here. And again, you don't have wires going everywhere, hence the fuse box I put up in the yellow building, which is one of the mods I showed you guys during the mod list here. But we pretty much also have the beds that laid down here. I could, you know, take my time to make sure they're all straight, evenly spaced and stuff, but I kind of was just smacking them down. Same with the lights. I could have actually, like, really worked on the lights much better, but I just smacked it down real quick. Even the second floor also has beds, so we actually have beds down on the first and the second floor for the guards. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. He says not got much, but is something. But he said the farm, so I'm guessing he means like up here where I have like the gourds, the melons, the well, water, like one melon, and I think it's like 2 or 3 gourds. I think it might be 2 gourds, huh? Yeah, the 2 gourds, which actually one's grown. Nice. The nice 2 things of razor grain, a corn, 2 mute fruit, and 2 carrots, as you guys can see. So stuff is growing. And I mean, I do got to pick it up and plant more for the settlement here to get more food. And then on top of planting it, I have to like get more people gardening the stuff. But I mean, we do also have the storefront. Although, why is some of my storefront people going down to the other building to like sleep and not sleeping up here near where they're? Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I haven't even done the Codsworth stuff yet. That shows you how far I am with being able to have all this built. And another reason I also had to proc out there, hey, this is a modded and cheated run. But yeah, I mean, imagine all this build space. Like if the original game let you like get this much build space, the game would have been way better even without mods. And I believe this goes for every settlement as well. That's something I'm not really going to take the time to load up my mod menu, because it does have to, like, when you click on it, you click mods, and it takes a second to load the mod menu for you to scroll through. But for those that didn't know you could, like, you know, mod Fallout, I'll leave you guys in a closure here with showing you guys this, and that was actually save and exit, so it should actually save the game thus far. So here's your regular main menu. Okay, now in Fallout 4, and I think since the release of it, there is an area here called mods and creation club. So creation club is like the developer like worked along with mod devs to create mods, so it goes under creation club, so they're paid mods. And then you got the free mods, which I never really reference Creation Club as mods, because technically I think of them more like DLCs. You pay to get this into the game, which is what you call a DLC, downloadable content. And then you have mods, which is like what I go through Steam with if I'm on a computer, which is actually like people develop stuff and it's free. But also I've noticed okay, I can't change the music, guys. I was trying to see if I couldn't get the stuff there, but we're gonna go into mods here. So it should log in, and once it logs in, you'll be able to go see all the different like mods you guys can install or have downloaded. And I'll go through the mods list one more time with a quick scroll. So right here is where, you know, your mods list is going to be. So you get your very short night, stuff like that. Stuff you have downloaded is my library, or stuff in the past that you've downloaded is going to be in your library. And then like anything you hit favorite on will go right here. Actually, I wanted to try this mod. It's the legendary modifier framework, but I didn't want to crash my game completely yet. Same as vault suit customization. This allows you to get like Vim and Nuka-Cola on your vault suits. So yeah, I have a lot of different stuff I've been testing and playing with, seeing what I like, what I don't like, and stuff like that. But there also is mods right here like most popular today. This is what people like of today will go around and install, and has the most installs or most played or most favorited, stuff like that. And then we can actually go down and get to the highest rated, so the one, you know, mods people have pressed like on a whole lot. stuff like that. And then you get like favorited today, so this is like what's being favorited as of today the most. And then you have latest, which is what people have recently made for the game, and is trying like this new recipe stuff I haven't seen in a bit. But there is a CC mod that I wish people would create, and I mean one could have been dropped today, so I'll go search it for you guys like right here in front of you in a second. You get animals, armor, like he goes over the different stuff there. But we're actually going to type in CC, okay, which is Creation Club, and hit search. Now, whoops, results for CC. I thought I was still like in this line when I was searching it, guys, sorry. We're going to scroll through and find the proper mods for CC first, which is right here, okay? So this one here is the one that's bugged, guys, that kept crashing. You try to make the helmet, your game will crash every time. So, yeah. Don't download this one yet, but it does the recipe for, you know, the Skyrim helmet and sword from the Creation Club, which I wish would get an update or a fix. But there's one Creation Club thing, if I scroll through here, that will not pop up unless they just added it today. Which I'm still not even saying. Like, look, guys, like the Creation Club stuff stops there and gets into this other, like, yeah, no. If you guys are wondering what Creation Club that is, I can actually go show you guys of what Creation Club that is if the Creation Club actually pops up. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Creation Club, and I want to make sure you guys can actually see this, so I'm going to join you guys in a second. Alright, let's see. We're going to do that. If I go over to purchased, guys. Okay. This is all the stuff I have purchased. Some of it I don't have installed, but you guys can see right here I do have like the stuff there. But this right here, the Tesla cannon, does not show up in the CC for craftable. Don't know why no one made a thing for it. It's been out for a while. I would love to see, like, they do it for the Gauss Rifle. They do it for the freaking, like, pistol over here. Why does the Tesla cannon not have it? Alright? And I do, however, have, like, a good amount of, like, freaking this stuff, too. But I am missing some of the Creation Club, which I'll be picking up sometime probably well in the future. And if you guys are wondering what that more than likely is going to entail, it's going to be the Captain Cosmos, the Doom BFG, the Heavy Incinerator, the ID bundle, which I think comes with the Quake Thunderbolt, doesn't it? Looks like it, but I couldn't really tell. In case it doesn't, it'll be the Quake Thunderbolt, and the Solar Cannon here. Well, not Solar Cannon. Yeah, Solar Cannon. Will be picked up. And then I'm going to go pick up apparel, which is going to be the Chinese stealth suit there, which is the, well, stealth armor, I should say. And then I'm going to pick up the regular Tesla Hellfire power armor, the freaking horsepower armor there, just because I want it, the backpack. And then I'm going to finish out with getting the exo, well, not that one. Wait, what? Did I pass it again? Or did I already show it? Oh, I already showed it. It was the Hellfire power armor. I skipped over it thinking like, oh, I'm going to go get another power armor. No, I already have it. It was this one here that I'm thinking of picking up. So, yeah, I still have a couple things to get. And some of the things are on sale, which is pretty cool as well. I haven't really thought about the Sentinel Control System Companion. I mean, I might. I do not want to pick up the Settlement Ambush Kit, just because I want people attacking my settlement every now and then. And then I'm actually going to end up getting one more thing, which is the Faction Armor Skin Bundle there. That's kind of the next thing I wanted to show. But yeah, the Tesla Cannon, I believe it was, there is mods for it, but nothing like the CC Club where you craft it. There's one where it gives a secondary one on some bridge in the map at some location, and like I don't know if the other ones have anything craftable or spawning, but you know what, let's go ahead and search. I think that's how you spell Tesla, I could be wrong. Wait, I need to put cannon, because it's the Tesla cannon. Wait. that, right? And then cannon. Search. See, there's no CC there. There's the all-in-one, which I think does come with the Tesla cannon, but then you have to have all the Creation Club content, and I just don't have it all. Then we have the rebalance, which basically just rebalances everything. Run on start Tesla cannon, which just activates the quest as soon as you leave Vault 101. And then this one, it's the only one that gives you an extra Tesla cannon, but it's literally just at some bridge at some location of the map, and, well, that's not crafting it. So, I'd love to see the Tesla cannon, like a CC mod for the Tesla cannon come to PS4, because I'm pretty sure the PC might have it, the Xbox might have it, just the PS4 don't. I mean, I could be wrong about the Xbox, so if it's not on Xbox, they should bring it to it too, but there's like a lot of stuff like missing in the mods menu, I feel like, for some things, but it's all good. And yeah, apart from that, that's missing. I showed you guys most of the stuff around. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the video today. As always, smash the like, subscribe button if you guys have, and if you haven't yet, just subscribe. Stay awesome.